Hello there, my lovely frugal friends. How are you doing? It is that time of the month where we look at our grocery shop. If you can hear a noise in the background, it's because I've got the washing machine on. Life has to continue even while we're making these videos. So this is the month of March grocery video. How much did we spend? What did we buy? Was it worth it? Now the washing machine's going to go into a spin. Typical. I'm not going to stop though because we need to go and have a look at each of the videos. So I'm going to go and start editing and having a look and seeing what I spent for each of the shops I did. What did we get for free? What did we get for a decent price? And have I blown my budget this month? We have been to Lidl, making the most of a £5 off a £25 shop voucher that has come through recently. I posted about it on my Facebook channel, so if you go on Facebook and type in trying to get by, and you can join our little group that's on there. Also I have Instagram, if you didn't know, trying to get by 2021, because that's when I set up the Instagram, so have a look on there. I do post a variety of different things that are not always related to what's going on in the videos, but other things as well. So let's have a look at what we got. I went round, I did have my calculator on my phone typing in as we went because I was determined to stick to the £25. We ended up spending £25.83, so obviously it came down to £20.83. And let's go through what we've got. Got some of Chris's milk because it is cheaper than buying it from Tesco, so that saved us 60p there because it's 20p cheaper. No, 30p cheaper. It's £1.35 at Tesco's. It's £1.05 currently in there. So it's nearly £1 saved on there. Got some tea bags. Was looking in Tesco's last week and there were no name Tesco branded tea bags in at all. So we've got some of those because Chris likes decaf. Coconut milk because it's always handy to have in. Chickpeas because we always like to have them in. We've been struggling to find minestrone soup in Tesco's, their own brand soup range. Nothing on the shelves in our Tesco's. So I thought, well, we'll stock up on those. Got some soft brown sugar because we need it for our baking. Mushrooms because mushrooms are just delicious. Sweet potatoes because they were only 99p for the bag, and I thought that was pretty good. And I really do love sweet potatoes lately, and I've got back into them. Spotted a celeriac, which is, this is a great time of year for celeriac, and I absolutely love this, and I think this is going to go towards this week's coming soup. I've got a couple of parsnips left over from the Morrison's box, Too Good To Go box I got a little while back, so I think I'm going to go for a parsnip and celeriac soup of some description. Peppers. Don't mind green ones, I'm fine with those, but there were no red ones to be had. Normally this would be a green, a yellow and a red, and Archie's barking, you'll have to wait a minute. But they at least had some in. Some slices for Chris because he's not had these for ages. We got the Weight Watchers peanut ones from Roger's Wholesale that he's been having. Bit of bicarb to top up. Rice, first time we've bought in 2 years, because Chris bought a 15 kilo bag of rice when I asked him to go and buy me a big bag of rice. So we've only just run out of that. So this was about 49p a kilo, I think, which is pretty decent. Where is it? Rice. Yep, 49p a kilo. And last but not least, I spotted these. They were on a good offer. So not within the food budget. So I will deduct this bit off the food budget, so that's £2.99 off the food budget. So it would have been £20.83 minus £2.99. I'll calculate it and stick it in that corner. Quick add to the shopping. If you can hear noise in the background, it's because got the air fryer on. I'm in the middle of frying some veggies because we're going to have an omelette because I've got eggs. So these are the lovely fresh eggs from my friend. Have a look at her channel, Don't Crop Me Now, really, really good. Adds £4.50 to my total. If you can hear a noise in the background, that's the microwave heating up my lunch because I've come in and I need something quick to eat and I'm going out again. So that's what that noise is in the background. Let me tell you what we got. We got some diet lemonade. We got some spring greens because they were reduced. I'm literally just going to throw those into the freezer as is. Bananas for Chris, some corn for Chris's sandwiches, mushrooms because, you know, a bit of can't believe, and I got some silken tofu because I kind of want to try it out. And I use my normal tofu, but I haven't really used silken tofu, so I want to have a go at doing some things with this. I know I've seen people use it blended to make soups. I saw recently somebody mix it together with some yogurt to make like a cottage cheese style thing, but I thought let's give it a go. So shopping today was £13.64. No items on Shopmium or Checkout Smart or Green Jinn that were worth me getting. I did spot a couple of things that were good for me, but they didn't have them in, so I was a bit scuppered. So there we go, never mind. Add to the total in the corner. Woo, big finger. There we go. Let's crack on. A quick oleo haul. If you can hear noise in the background, the dishwasher and the washing machine are on. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loaves of seeded bread and some wholemeal rolls. These are like £2, what does it say on the pack? £2.25 a loaf in the shops. So I am well happy about this. Continuing, no bread buying. We are doing so well. Just a quick pickup while I was in Tesco's, big Tesco's, doing a bit of shopping for the mother-in-law as we were down visiting her, and spotted these, and these are on the Checkout Smart app. Yes, definitely Checkout Smart. You can buy these in the store for £2.50 each. Checkout Smart has an offer where you get £2 cashback per pack, and you can buy 3 of them. So that's £6 cashback. So £1.50 for for all of them. Not each, 50p each. £1.50 for all of them. So that was a really, really good bargain. I am pleased with that. Been to Tesco's today, picked up some of the usual suspects. So milk, bananas, Chris's sandwich stuff, some solid cheese. Got some nice mushrooms. They're back in stock. Yay! We've even got a lovely long oyster mushroom there that if you slice that up and put little slits in it, you can treat it like it is a scallop and fry it off, and it's really, really delicious. Bicarb, because I only bought that a little while ago, but I've used that up because I have been making my own washing liquid, so that's in there. So I do have a video about how I make that. It was a good few months ago. I will pop a link in the description box. Back to the shopping. Right, we normally get I Can't Believe It's Not, which is £1.50. This is more expensive. This is Vital, it's £1.95. However, on one of my apps, Green Jinn, it was get it for 98 pence off. So that ends up costing me like 99p. So even though we don't normally get this one, it saved money to get that one. We were going to get 2 anyway, so saved money to get that. Kellogg's cornflakes, only reason I got those. Chris absolutely loves them, and I got £1 off from Shopmium. So that helped us out. So it would have been £24.73 with the £1.98 off. If my math works out, it is £22.75. Now I know this is my shopping video and all about my grocery hauls and everything, and you're going to look at me and go, but Samantha, why have you got a Gusto box? I'll tell you why. Now, if you watch my Gusto box video from way back when, and I'll post a link to it in the bottom into the description box, I got a code and decided to try it out. The code meant that my box cost me £12, I think it was at the time. Now, when I did that, I posted a link to other codes that other people could use. And at the time, it was given 100% off. So some people very generously used that code. But the thing is, though, whenever anybody used the code, it gave me £20 into my Gusto account. Now, that was ages ago, and I closed my, well, I didn't close my account. I suspended my account. So that meant that I wasn't buying anything. They weren't delivering anything. And I hadn't had anything come through for ages. A couple of weeks ago, I got 2 emails saying, Baba, a friend has signed up to a Gusto using one of your codes. I was like, okay. And then about a week later, we have deposited £20 in your Gusto account. And then another one, we have deposited £20 in your Gusto account. I was like, oh. So that meant there was £40 in my Gusto account. Well, I'm not going to sit there and waste £40 when I can spend it. So I went online, used the Gusto account, and got £40 off this box, which means this box only cost me just over £6, £6.49 I believe it was. So I'm going to show you a quick look at what the recipes are for this box, and I'll link a Gusto code below, and if you want to use it, use it. If you don't, then don't. However, my way of using things like this is if you happen to get a discount for something that is a really good discount, and with the discount it's worth it, use it once, cancel, suspend your subscription. I've got this box today, and the first thing I'm going to do after finishing this video is go on my computer and suspend the subscription. So I will not get any more boxes unless somebody uses a code and I happen to get the £20 voucher. I think I can get up to, a couple of £100 in total, and then they stop doing it. But either way, I'm not saying use it so I get £20. I'm saying use it if you choose to, so that you can get a discount that might be worth it for your family. Anyway, this is my Gusto box that I paid £6.49 for, and I'll show you what I've got. So the meals that this box contain are all-in-one honey crisp gnocchi with cheese. Sounds delicious. Fragrant coconut ramen with crispy tofu. I know I will absolutely adore that one. Mushroom Wellington with onion gravy and mash. And if you know me, I am obsessed with mushrooms. Whoop. Sticky ginger meat-free mince with sesame noodles. So, 4 really nice recipes for £6. And even if I don't want to use these as recipes, I could just use the ingredients. I know my daughter sometimes buys these and just sticks the ingredients in her cupboard and decides to use them as she sees fit and doesn't necessarily use them to make these particular things. But I think for tea tonight, I'm going to go for this because I absolutely love gnocchi. Anyway, use Gusto, HelloFresh and all those other things in a sensible way. Don't just buy them unless they absolutely truly work for you, because as I discussed in my Gusto video, you know, if you're somebody who buys food and then wastes it and has limited time and you can't go shopping, and there's a variety of other reasons I talked about, if that works for you, get your Gusto box. If not, if you are like me, if you are on a budget and you are trying to keep it nice and low, use it in a way that benefits you. Anyway, that's my little Gusto box. Well, it's not so little because there's quite a lot of good stuff in here. Very nice. Right. Anyway, that's £6 something added to the shopping. Quick add-on to the Gusto boxy stuff. Thought I had 5 meals. Cheesy black bean chilli was included as well. I'm thinking 5 meals. Yeah, anyway, it was tucked down the back. But anyway, I thought I'd show you. All in all, this is what I got for my £6. Well, £6.50. So if you think about it, 5 meals divided by £6.50 is 5. That's £1 divided by 5. It's about £1.30-ish. Yeah, £1.30 per meal, which is 65p a portion, which, to be honest, is less than Jamie Oliver's £1 meals. You've just got to get the Gusto box with the right kind of discount. Tesco shop for this week's little bit more expensive than normal, but we have done some bulk purchasing. So we have bulk purchased my soy milk. It's still at a pretty good deal at 50p per container compared to Chris's, which is £1.35 per container. Anyway, so that's that and that's that. We've topped up our lemonade, bit of ice cream because we've not had any in for ages. Spotted these that I wanted to try because I do like a nice bit of spiciness in things, and so I thought these would be quite nice to try, and as they were reduced, we thought we'd give them a little go. Chris came shopping with me today, so we ended up with a treat. So he got himself some hot chocolate, which actually, apparently the Cadbury's was cheaper per volume than any of the others. A little bit of coconut yogurt, because, I don't know, just really fancied some yogurt with some, like, cereal stuff in for breakfasts at the moment. Sounds quite yummy. And these are normally £2.40 each, but they are reduced to, I think it's £1.75. Something like that anyway. They're reduced. Here we go. What's it say? It says, let's see if you focus on that. Focus. Or is it my eyes that are not focusing? Anyway, it should have been £2.40 each. They're reduced. So I spent about should have been £19 on all those, and they ended up being £5.95 knocked off. So it was worth getting it because we have these anyway. And the date is the 25th of the 4th. So they will last us for ages. So the shopping cost £35.65. But this is going to last us out of March well into April. So that'll save us money off April's money. And this will last us a good while as well. Just done Thursday shop. Was £21.42. I'm saying that now because I can't remember. I feel as though I won't be able to remember by the end of the video, and I've not written it down. But anyway, let me tell you some stuff. Onions. Weight for red onions per kilo, cheaper to buy loose. Weight for brown onions, cheaper to buy in a bag. Random. Couldn't find any cheaper flour. There were no Tesco's flour for very strong because I want to make some more fruit loaf for Chris. The normal decaf is not there anymore now. It's the decaf gold, which is about 35p a jar more expensive. Hey ho. Cathedral City, cheaper to buy a block than it is to buy the sliced or grated, even though the sliced or grated was on offer. Couldn't buy one lemon. I only wanted one lemon, but now I've got 5. I will have to find something to do with them. Got some nice mushrooms because they're lovely and tasty. Got Chris's milk. Also picked up a book. My local Tesco's has a book stand. Borrow a book, take a book back. All free. This one looked quite cute. Little bit of a twee. What I call twee stories. You know, nothing too in-depth and whatever. But as per my things that I like, I flick through and each character in the book does a cookie. So Christmas Cookie Club should, in theory, be about 12 different cookie recipes in there. So that's quite good. So I will read that, have a look at the recipes and see what we're doing. Add the number that I cannot remember now. See, told you. Can't remember it now. To the corner. It's a good job. I will write this down when I am editing. Shopping for today. Last shop of the month. Gonna have to go and do the editing and the maths next. Anyway, a heck of a lot of I can't believe it's not. I'm hoping this will see us through the whole of next month. So still on a pretty good price, £1.50, not too bad. Go ahead fruit slices. Tesco's don't seem to do their own of these, and there's only 4 in a pack. Gonna have to do a trip to Lidl, I think, and buy some of theirs because they are 5 or 6 in a pack and a heck of a lot cheaper. Some of Chris's milk, some minestrone soup for Chris, which they finally got back in. Peanut butter, because if you saw my video about Archie biscuits, we've been using peanut butter for him. We use it for his medication as well. It just helps him out, making a little peanut butter sandwich for him to take his meds. Some tofu, some mushrooms. Did get my swing bin liners and some paracetamol. Those are for Archie. Those are for the litter trays. So those don't really count on the shopping list. Had also nipped into Sainsbury's for some other stuff, not food-based. And spotted this and thought we'll give it a go because this is a plant-based paneer and paneer is really nice in a curry. So I thought I'd give that a go. Totaling everything up is £22.30. Though I will say £6.50 for that, £6 for that. That takes it off quite a bit. Right. Total in the corner, possibly, depending on how much it is. And we'll talk about it at the end of the video. So I've done a total for that shop. And I've got it written down here because, as you could tell with my brain in that video, it's not necessarily working. And I do apologise. It seemed like all those videos at the beginning were with some kind of noise in the background, whether it be the washing machine, the air fryer or the microwave. But like I said at the beginning, life has to go on while these videos are being made. So there we go. So I've written on my scrappy pieces of paper that I always end up using, total shop, £156.09. Now, thinking about that shop, yes, that is over our £100 a month ideal budget. However, it was a 5-week month. So the 31st didn't really feed us for the month of March. It is going to feed us into the month of April. Plus, I did bulk buy quite a few things. So my milk, what else did I buy? The rice, a lot of Chris's sandwich stuff, again, which will be feeding us well into April. But my main thing is that over the year, so at the end of this year, in my December grocery haul video, I am aiming to do a review of the whole year, add up how much we spent and see what the average per month is. So next month's only a 4-week month, should be a little bit lower. However, if you're like me, you've noticed those prices going up, creeping, haven't they? Definitely. So just watch out for those prices. Maybe swap brands if you need to. I'm going to maybe do a big Lidl shop specifically for Chris's milk, maybe for the month. Because if we're getting 3 bottles to 4 bottles of milk every week and are spending 30-40 pence per bottle more at Tesco's than at Lidl, and I'm paying 20, that could save us nearly £10. If we're getting, say, 4 bottles a week for 4 weeks, the savings alone would save us £10. So I think it's definitely worth me going and having a mini Lidl shop, have a look, see what vouchers and things that they've got out and about, and do that. So the other things I was going to say were, yes, links. I will put links to the things I mentioned, my washing liquid, the Gusto video. I will put a Gusto code at the bottom of the screen of the the description box if you wish to use it. Like I said, use it if it works out good for you. That's the only time I would ever use one. I would never buy a Gusto box at full price for me personally. So use the code if it works out good for you. Some of the codes can give you 65% off a box, which is really, really good. So have a look out and see what codes you can find. And thank you for watching. And let's have a look at what next month brings. So this is the channel Trying to Get By. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate those of you who do. Hit me up in the comments if you have got anything to say about what you have seen in my videos, and I will see you next time.